Hey, what's going on, guys? ReaperCommentary here, and I'm here with something a little different. And it's an update, but it's going to be a bit of a longer one. I have some topics I actually wanted to talk about for once, instead of just the quick, oh, here I am sort of thing. It's sort of like if you think about Sly Fox's no-no topics. I know it's kind of an old thing, and he doesn't really do it anymore, but it's sort of like that, but more focused around what's going to be happening on my channel. Now, what I'll do is I have three things to go over. I'm going to review Atlanta real quick and explain how that helped me. And explain Pax East, that's coming up in a month. And I am going to explain my hopes for the future. So I actually wrote a list here to make sure I don't miss anything. And I hope that I can do this quickly enough so you guys don't get extremely bored. And I hope you guys enjoy this. So let's start off. So Atlanta was great. I went there for the Smite World Championship, as most of you know, as most of you came to my channel from. And honestly, it was such a great time. I mean, I had fun because it's like my first championship for any game. I really got to learn a lot about different conventions and how they work, and just going there. And really, I'd never been on such a tight schedule before. I would go there, I'd wake up really early in the morning, get there on time, you record content whenever, then I get home really late after hanging out with people and having to stay up until like 2 in the morning editing and uploading. And then I'd wake up 4 hours later, and it really gave me some insight on waking up on time and doing all sorts of stuff and punching Jamie out of bed. But anyways, that's more of the experience. But the friends that I made through this, and I mean, just walking up to so many high-res people and them being so welcoming to me and what I do, and being willing to do some interviews with me, or even just be able to talk to me for a second. I mean, it was really an honor, and I thank all of them for that. I mean, people I looked up to just being so open-hearted about it instead of being snobby or snooty about it. That's really what I love about high-res. But one of my biggest thank yous out of all the thank yous I could give goes to my buddy Len. I'll probably put a picture of him up on the screen right now. My dad met him Friday night, while he was out having a smoke. And my dad described him to me. I knew who he was talking about, and he pointed him out to me before I went down for breakfast the next morning. And I go down there, and I introduced myself to him. I told him who I was. And he's like, oh yeah, I remember talking to you. He worked in the media room at Smite. And his whole thing was he was going to see if he was going to get me back there. But through knowing him, he introduced me to so much. And honestly, just talking to him, I mean, he's a great friend to have. I love talking to this guy. He's an awesome person to know. And basically, he told me that he was going to introduce me to the PR specialist of High Res Studios, Gabriel. Now, I knew him from one video. There was a Gabe Said So sale on High Res, and as I ran into Len, we also ran into Gabriel, so it was like a perfect timing, and I introduced myself to Gabriel, and through Len, of course. And funny enough, Gabriel heard of my channel. He supported what I did, and he said that he was going to invite me down to the next Game Expo to be a YouTube guest. I mean, that was such a huge thing for me. Not only that someone had heard of my channel, but also that I was being invited as a YouTube guest, and I couldn't thank Len enough for that. But then, to think a little bit later on, he would introduce me to Hugo and the rest of H&B Productions. And these guys, I'm working with them right now on a special parody that will be coming out, and I will be working with them in the future. They have been featured in my video already, at least Hugo has. And I mean, they're amazing people. They help support me, I help support them. But really, because of Len, I met them, and it's been pushing my channel to such great new things. And I mean, besides business, Len also introduced me to some friends that I have now, like Enna, High-Res Enna. I watched her, I'm always a big fan of her, and when I met her, we immediately clicked, and we were good friends, and I loved talking to her, and it was amazing, and I have him to thank for that, even though he will tell me that, you're welcome, but he will claim that it was all me, I did all the work, but I don't think I would have done the work so efficiently if it wasn't for him. So thank you to Len, and thank you to all the other people that stopped to do interviews with me or even just talk to me, because you guys were great. And my future work with Hi-Res and with Hugo, really, I'll be doing Smite song parodies, and I'm doing one right now, and I hope to do more. For Hi-Res, though, I was talking to Beal. I knew him since last year at PAX. He's a great guy to know. And he really supported me in Atlanta as well as he did PAX. Now, mind you, back at PAX, I only had like 30-something subscribers. Now I'm at 122. I tripled my subscriber rate, over triple my subscriber rate in a year. That's crazy. So he supported me a lot, and he told me about a special program they're putting together, and he included me in it, and that will be in the works. But I can't release too much information about that, and I'm sorry. But really, shout out to him, because he's always supported me since last year. He's the reason I still have Quan Yu skins. He's the reason I didn't have to pay for food on Saturday. He's also the reason I met some other people. Now, also, really quick back to the friends, Seamus, SSOHPKC, he, not only was he great and open to the interview that I did with him, but he's also open to doing voice work with me in H&B Productions. And I'm glad I got him ready and able to do that. So thank you to him. Now, moving on. PAX East 2015. Oh my god, am I hyped for this. This is happening in a month. And I'm so happy because I went to PAX for the first time last year. And I had such a great time. Now, the year before last, I went to PAX just for the Creature fan meetup. That was fun. That was great. That was the first time I actually met Sly Fox. But then the second time I met Sly Fox was last year, and I did a lot of stuff. PAX is where I met Kayla, became friends with her, was where I met Nabil, became friends with him, and really just experienced talking to devs and really networking for the first time for my channel. Now, my excitements for this year is more networking, more games that are coming out. I'm excited to see a whole bunch of them, and if there's any fans in the area, I'd be excited to see them too. I don't know if there will be, but if you guys see me at PAX East, do not be like worried about coming up to say hi. I'm not an asshole in person. I mean, I'd be glad to meet you. I mean, you guys supported me so far, and I thank you for it. So I just love more to thank you in person, honestly. And moving on to meeting up with my friends. I mean, I'm meeting up with friends that I don't normally see on the day-to-day basis. Now, that's the Asian Bomb Squad for one. You've seen a couple of them in my videos. And it's a big group from all over coming down to PAX East so we can all meet up. Also, maybe Sly and Kayla. Now, I'm not 100% sure if they're coming, but it'll be awesome if they come because I can do more face cam stuff with them and get to hang out with friends. I mean, these are people that I don't see very often. I mean, we all have busy lives, whether it be YouTube or high res for them or for two of them, and it's amazing to see each other after a while because it's one of those friends where you don't need to talk to them every day and you don't need to be afraid about approaching them. I just go up to them, hey, how's it going? Like, I saw Kayla at Smite World Championship. Mind you, I hadn't talked to her in a couple months. I was like, Kayla, what's going on? And it was such a warm welcome, and we got along amazingly. So, now to content over PAX East weekend. Now, in Atlanta, I did do one montage and 2 other videos that just had to do with what was going on and an update for you guys who couldn't make it or couldn't watch the stream. Now, for PAX East, I hope to have montages of some sort, at least one, maybe an overall of the weekend. I'll put together a montage, which will be cool. I plan to do plenty of interviews, whether it be with devs, people randomly out there, do some quirky interviews, or whatever. But the biggest thing I'd say to look forward to is early access content. I mean, last year, through talking to devs and explaining my situation, I got early access codes for Steam before a game would come out and I would play it. Now, I didn't record any of those last year. One of them didn't want me to until the date of release. They didn't want me to release content until the game was out, which was fine with me, but it just wasn't a game of my taste, a game that I necessarily had fun with. So I didn't really record any of it, even though some of them I did have fun, but it just didn't fit my channel at the time. So hopefully I'll find something that fits my channel now and that you guys will enjoy, and you'll get to see games before they come out or games right as they come out. And now, moving on, now that my computer screen wants to go to sleep, hopes for the future. I mean, my audience growth has been going through the roof lately. I have so many people to thank for that who I've already thanked. I have people that I have my fans to thank, honestly. I mean, I can't thank you guys enough for watching all my stuff and just making me the person I am today, giving me more confidence, and giving me the drive to really go for my channel. And more co-ops. I mean, I do a lot with Jamie and friends of mine, which are amazing that I love to do, but I want to do more co-ops with other YouTubers, kind of get you guys involved with someone else. Like, it's not all about me. I also want you to know there's other people out there. Like, it's not all my show. It's people of YouTube. Everybody deserves attention in my eyes. And if you haven't started YouTube yet and you plan to, you still deserve that attention. Honestly. And yeah, more streaming. That's another thing. I got into that maybe 2 weeks ago. I didn't get into it, but I got into it. And I had to stop because I forgot my mic at my dad's. So I didn't record. I didn't stream anything for this week, and I plan to do more because I have plenty to give away. I have plenty to stream, and it's really amazing how push people towards my YouTube channel, and it gives my fans that I already have a chance to interact with me. And I really love streams, so I'm going to get more into that. But here's the big picture, guys. Here's the really big picture. Art. Now, some of you may know I do art. That's what I do. I'm into art. My hope is to get into digital art for video games, either concept or 2D. My biggest dream would to be work at high-res studios, but if that doesn't happen, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be glad to do anything in digital art, honestly. And really for art, what's going on right now is I have my friend from the Haitian Bomb Squad, Emily Pham. She's drawing me channel art. At some point that will be up, so you don't have to deal with the same channel art that you see right now. I had a really crappy one I made with like 10 subscribers under my belt. And a possible second channel, if I really get more into Photoshop, which I'm doing, I will start recording what I do and make speed arts for you guys and have that put up, because, you know, I have access to free music, so that makes it free, royalty free music, and I'll be able to put that up with my stuff, so why not take advantage of that and take advantage of pushing my art. So possibly in the future there will be a second channel that you can go subscribe to if you're into that thing and kind of support me as an artist. Now, another thing that you can help support me with in my art would be my DeviantArt, which will be below in the description, along with a bunch of other links to people's channels, other people's DeviantArts, other people's Twitters, anything to help support them. And my DeviantArt is, I've been trying to keep up with it lately and really trying to be serious about it. Now, I need to put more digital art up there because I'm a little hesitant about it, but I'm going to break that barrier, get more digital art up there, hopefully within the month. And I hope you guys enjoy. So really, that's my update, and I hope you're able to keep track. I spoke kind of fast, but I wanted to keep the video moderately short. I didn't want to bore you guys to death with like an hour-long video about crap that didn't need to take an hour long. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you liked this video. Remember, leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and make sure to check the description. Click on whatever fucking link you feel like it. And yeah, see you guys later.